Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Nellie and Ruth Designs, and thanks for joining in. I'm on my last page of the Yo-Yo Journal, which was the collaboration between Liz and I. Liz is over at Buttons for Brains, and I'm going to do a quick flip through afterwards when I finish my page here. I going to kill two birds with one stone. Although I like the saying, but I don't like the saying because birds are really precious to me. So I'm just going to take care of it all in one fell swoop. I guess is a better phrase to say, better term. So this is my last page here. And as you can see, I've already started to put some washi tape down, and I have this sweet little piece of fabric here. That is hand woven. It's from my neighbor just up the road. She is a weaver, and she gives me some of her scraps whenever she has them. So I thought this was really pretty, and I thought I would just attach this to the page. So I'd love to have you stick around. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, I can't tell you enough how much I appreciate you and thank you. So I have a few things cut out, but I also have this stamp here. It's when you accept yourself, the whole world accepts you. And I want to use this in this little corner right here. I did have this piece of washi tape going all across the bottom of this here, this piece of washi tape. Um, but I know that when you stamp, things do not stick well to washi. So I said, well, I'll take just a little tiny bit off, and this is where I will stamp this. I think this is from Lao Tzu, this quote. And I think we're going to put that right there. Okay. I think that's how you pronounce it. And I believe that he was either into Buddhism or Taoism. And I'm going to take the time to clean my stamp really quick with you, and I'll show you how I do it, because I am one of those fussy pots who do clean their stamps. I have a thing about cleaning them, and it's just what I do. So this, I used VersaFine, and normally I will just spray and rub, but sometimes I like to use my StazOn, and this is for obviously StazOn ink. And I'm just going to get this, dab this on here. Yeah, I just don't like, I just like to always start with a clean stamp, you know, kind of like having a clean chalkboard or a clean slate. And that came out really well. So that's cleaned. So it only takes a minute to clean your stamps, and I do encourage everyone to clean them. I know a lot of gals don't, but that's just something I do. So these little, let me show you what I've taken out. I was going through my magazines, and I found this. It's a giant planter. So I cut this out, and I put a little slit here in it so I could use that. Then I have this little tiny piece of ephemera here. I cut this bird out. I wanted to do a little nature page, and I love this bird. And these look like pussy willows that the bird is perched on. So I want to use that. I have a ranunculus, which I love this flower. So I cut these out. And then I have the little label. This is Ranunculus Gadwin Douglas and Ranunculus Cupid. So I don't know. They look the same, but maybe they're two different flowers. And then I have this little piece of vellum with some fancy-dancy writing on it. I wish I could read it. See if it really did say something. So I'm going to use that. So It's going to be a simple page. It's just going to be a really nice nature page. I think I will put this on. Now I do have some vellum tape, and I do know when I've used vellum in the past that sometimes I think my vellum tape, you can see through it. Like I said, in the past, I've used my art glitter glue, and it does work well on vellum. So I think I might use this here. And I've gotten smart in my old age. I've taken the pins out and I'll lay them down and I can never find them. So I have this rubber stamp, or it's an eraser, pink eraser, and I just put my pins now on this eraser and I leave it right. It's like my little pin cushion for my little glue stopper. So I've been working diligently on getting this yo-yo journal finished so I can set it aside and work on something else as well. Now this will dry clear. You can see there's a little bit of dark here, but I believe that this will dry. I don't know why that should dry clear. Watch it make a liar out of me. But in the past, it has always dried somewhat clear. But like I said, this will probably be the one time that it won't, and it's going to look funky on my page, but oh well. So this is going to, will that dry clear? I'm not going to even try to attempt to pull that off now. All right, so that's going to go there. I just want to see if it looks, it looks dirty, doesn't it? Looks like the dirty dozen. I wonder if it's because of the dark ink on the backside that's maybe bleeding through. So I may have to do something else on here. Oh dear. So I have this, and I want to tuck this in here like this. I think it's more like this, right here, like that. That's going to bug me now. We'll put that there like that. And my ranunculus is going to go, isn't that a fun name? Ranunculus. That is going to go just like that. Maybe I can find a little ivy or something, or another flower. Oh, I don't like that. Just when you think you have a plan, so I hope everyone is doing well and you are enjoying your summer. If you're on vacation, I hope you're having a grand time. If you just came home from vacation, I hope you had a wonderful time. Let's see there. All right, so if this goes here like this, I'm going to bring this down just a tad here because I want that to show. This has to go. I want this bird up more upright. So maybe like this. Okay. So I think what I will do, okay, we're going to get that just like that for now. And then I think what I'll do is this is going to go up. I want to put this up in this corner here. So we'll get this up here. And I'm not distressing or inking the side of this. I just want it to be in its natural state. Up there. We'll flip this over. So I will say I've really enjoyed working in this journal here and getting it done. It was a really fun project. So I had never done a collab with anyone, and you know, Liz came up with the idea, and we were just chatting, I guess, and it was a nice project. It was a lot of fun. It was really fun because we sent these back and forth. Mine went to Scotland and hers came to the US, and it was something to look forward to, you know, instead of just getting an old bill in the mail, or it really it was quite nice to know that you were going to be getting something in the mail like this and get to work on it and then send it back. She had a journal and I had a journal, and then we would each do 10 pages and then we would send them on. I do 10 pages in hers and she'd do 10 pages in mine, and oh, it was just a lot of fun. Okay, so that goes there like that. And I'm going to let this dry, and I'll do the flip through, and then if I don't like it or it doesn't dry a little bit better, I'll maybe add a little something around here. I'd have to think about that, but I think that is cute. I think that's just a very pretty, very natural page. So the book, the Yo-Yo Journal, is complete. I believe it's complete. So let's do a flip through, and I will go through this. I'm just going to raise the camera a little bit more. As my shirt, was cold here today, so I've got a little hoodie sweatshirt on. So this is the front cover. When I sent this to Liz, she did the front cover. So this is her design, and I did the front cover on her page. And this is just made from a paper bag that I front and back, and then I added the material inside here. The lace is a little pocket, so I can stick something in there if I'd like to. And then the same on the back. There's a little pocket if I want to put something in there, and a nice piece of burlap. Yeah, and then Liz did all of the front here, which is really sweet. So you open it up, and these here, I had added I thought it would be fun to add the envelopes here. And the front area this is my design, and then I added this scrapbooking paper here. And then I added, which I thought would be fun. These are little pockets that I can, put something in. But I thought this was fun to make. This is a little pocket here. And I can do a little journaling in here, a little secret pocket. This is a vintage doily. This came from my mom. She had a whole big box. And I do like using these doilies. Now, when I originally did this, the front of, you'll see how this has been cut, but the doily came around, and then just over time, shipping it back and forth, and then both Liz and I working in the journal here, it started to crinkle a little bit. So I just cut out a small section of the doily, which if you work with doilies, you'll know sometimes they're a little temperamental, and I just cut this here so it didn't curl up. So it has calmed down, and it's much nicer like this. And you can still see the design. It looks like the doily is still, round one piece. So I do like that. This here is a page that Liz designed, and I'm actually going to go through this with you because I don't remember what are pockets, what are not pockets. And she has a real pretty butterfly here, and she put in here the definition of a junk journal, which is a handmade book of recycled materials and ephemera. The pages can be used to write, draw, paint, or record memories, thoughts, ideas, and inspiration. The junk journal can become anything you want. And then this page here is a Liz design, and obviously this is a little pocket, okay, which is just adorable. Do what you love, or love, right? Love what you do what you love. Yes, that's very cute. And then this is a little tag with this cute little bird. She knows I like birds. Life doesn't have to be perfect to be wonderful. And that is so true. I think the more imperfect your life is, the more wonderful it is. This wonderful life. So that's a cute little tag that she made that gets tucked inside here. And then this is another pocket that she designed. There's nothing here. With a cute little, my greatest pleasure is spending time with my family. And that is so true. And then made for you, this little tiny tag says. So that's a cute little tag there in that pocket. And then this is a page that I just created the other day. Be grateful for all that this day has in store for you. And I have these really sweet stamps, and I stamped this out with the leaves, and then I did some watercoloring, and then this is stamped here. And then this is a fun stamp that I have of this girl holding a bouquet. So I watercolored her first, and then I made this little journaling tag to come in here next to her. So I think that's a lovely saying. This is a Liz page. In a world where you can be anything, be kind. And all the little critters, I love little critters. She knows that. This is a Liz page, and she made this beautiful pocket. It's almost like, you're quilted. It's almost like a quilted style. And then this is just some ephemera she put. Collect beautiful moments. And then in here, she sent me some beautiful, beautiful cards. I know where I'm going. Well, isn't that gorgeous? So I can journal on the back of that one. This looks like orangey sky. That is just beautiful. It looks like a watercolor. These all look like watercolors. Looks like Corey washing line. Love that. And then I have a beautiful bagpiper. Greetings from Bonnie, Scotland. Love that. A Scottish piper above Lochgarry in Inverness-shire. Now, it's funny because I just got done reading a trilogy. I love authors from that are from Scotland. And so when, it says Inverness-shire, I think of the books that I've read, because a lot of the places in the books are from Glasgow, historic Glasgow Cathedral. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at that lamppost. So I'll be able to journal on all of these. This is another Glasgow. Beautiful. These look like all windows right here. Just beautiful. So these get tucked inside here, and I can journal on those. Isn't this pretty? Love that. And then these pages are done by me. I did a very long belly band with circles, and I just cut these down, and then I added these fun little pieces here. This is a stamp, and I just watercolored in them. And then Liz sent me, I had a tag in here, but Liz sent me these papers on Nellie's cottage, and it's a story, and I am going to read this. I haven't read it yet. Nellie Elliott, and that's interesting. It's with a Y, Nellly. Such was Nellie, dignified, calm, self-possessed. It mattered not how she was employed. She was never flurried, never discomposed. I love how they used to write back then. So this I will read, but I decided, Liz had tucked these in the back for me, and I wanted to move these right up front and center, right behind this belly band. I thought that they looked really, really cute there. And then these are stamps that I have, and I just watercolored these here, added them. This is a specimen frame that I have, and I had made this with some burlap and wax and a pretty little picture of some roses. Isn't it best day ever? And then I have a mosquito in here. Oh, I got to get him. Oh, I guess I'm going to have to keep my craft room door closed tonight so he doesn't come in the main house. We are loaded with mosquitoes right now, and it's crazy. They're coming in on the dogs, and they come in on our hair. So if you hear me slapping, it's because I'm trying to get this mosquito. If he gets too bold, I'm just going to pause, and I'm going to get an old newspaper or magazine, and I'm going to slap him really good. So this here, again, this is some ephemera that I had, again, with a specimen card that I had made a while back. And this is a die cut, same colors that I put on there. Then I had this leftover card from another journal I was working on, so I just cut it to fit, rounded the corners, and this goes right through the specimen card. Right there is a little pocket. And then here are the flowers again. I just love these. And this background is from a book, a floral book, and it just kind of reminded me of Hawaii and the fauna and the ferns. So I love nature, so I wanted to put that in there. And then I had stitched around the side. Liz had originally created this page here. She has a beautiful greyhound, Millie is her name. And I wanted to do a dog page as well, because I have 2 doodles and I always had Springer Spaniels. So this is, the artist is Robert Whalen. Everyone needs their own spot. And I just thought it was just, you can take that in 2 different ways. And I just really loved this image with all the dogs. So I wanted to, let me move these in here. I wanted to use this page, and I wanted to do a doggy page myself. This came out of Daphne's diary. this sweet little image here of the girl walking the dog. This little bowl is a stamp set that I have. And then I wanted to add a tree, and this saying, a dog is the only thing on earth that loves you more than he loves himself. I think I took this from Daphne's. No, I took this. This is a quote, and I did this on my computer. And then I have the little postage stamp. So we both have we have our babies in here. And then Liz's saying was, a house without a dog is not a home. And then she put over here the Skinny Guide to Glasgow, which I think is really cool. All this deco art. Very, very cool. And then the Gallery Bookshop. She knows I love to read. And she obviously went to a bookshop. And she added some of these. She made a nice little collage page. And then over here, this was a page I created, and I love making these. These are the secret pockets, and this is a journaling card, and these are some really sweet images of girls that I have. And I do have a video on this. If I remember, I'll try to put it in the description. And then this just slides right back in here. And how I make these, you can make these with any type of paper, but this actually is a trifold. This is a vintage writing paper behind here. It's from Current, and if you're my age, if you're older, you'll remember Current magazine, and Hallmark also used to sell these, but you can see the lines right here. And this was a trifold. You would write your note and then fold it up, put your stamp on it, and seal and get it in the mail. And then here I just used some stamps of Queen Elizabeth with some other ephemera. And this says, Mary and Jane, promise me one thing, do all good you can. And these are Tim Holtz stickers here. And then this page here, Liz created, and I think it is so cute. It's a little flip. And I think she has a video on this, and I'd like to try to make one of these. So I'm going to look that up. But it says, become one with nature, live in the now, explore and discover, and then, oh, my happy heart. So this is really special to me because I am definitely a nature girl. And she put some real pretty doilies behind it. And then I added this. This is my neighbor's weaving again. And I just thought it would be really pretty to have a tag there. This page here is from some vintage wallpaper that I had. This is Leonardo da Vinci. And I backed the back, but I cut this out here because I love this image. And here I have Never Travel Faster Than Your Guardian Angel Can Fly by Mother Teresa. And again, here is some more fabric from my neighbor. This is silk, and she wove this. And then this is one of my watercolor tags. I just posted a video on this a while back on doodling. It's doodling on watercolor, and it's a nice little journaling card. So I have that in there right here that I can write something on. And then this is my angel that I did with the fun faces from the heads from Kleeblit Creations. And I have a video on this, and these are very fun to do. I'll be doing more. I'd like to do more of these for like July 4th, Halloween, maybe one for Memorial Weekend, which probably by the time you see this video, Memorial Weekend will have passed. A birthday one, but these are so much fun to make. So we can make some more of these. And then these two pages here, travel notes. These are created by Liz. And these are fun little pieces here that I can journal on. She attached a little camera right there. And then this one has a little button. Isn't that cute with a little globe stamp? And then this here, Montgomery line. So And this is a Tim Holtz paper doll that she added. Everything just coordinates so well. I just love this page. And then here, this is the one that we did here. She did the Hare and the Moon because I had done a Year of the Rabbit for her because it is the Year of the Rabbit. And then she did this one for me. So the Hare and the Moon. There is a hare in the forest who knows the ways of the universe better than the most. And this is a little story about the hare. And it's very, very cute. It's about the earth and the effects of the ebb. When her front paws press hardest into the soil, cold weather is surely coming, or else her heart is sore and she needs to nurse the ache. Either way, the tide will always turn again. Never final, never still. So this is a cute little story, and that just tucks right down in there. And then this is the page that we just did together. And then this page here, this is created, both of these are created by Liz. And then this, she has a sweet little bird in here with an envelope that I will play with and do something with down the road, from the House of Commons, Royal Mail, Glasgow, 310. I think it's October 3rd, 2022. I think that's how they do it. Yes, 31 January 2023. Can't really read that. Okay, but that's a sweet little envelope. And this here is very pretty. This looks like a fibrous paper underneath, and then she attached this pretty little silk here, and then the bird with some other little fibers, because we all know that birds gather fibers for their nests. This here, I love this. Liz was kind enough and so sweet to wish you all the best. This is a greeting now is sent to you with the wish your skies be always blue. I believe this is a wedding card for her parents. And I just think that is so sweet that she wanted to share that with me. And I will treasure this always. And see the sweet little bluebirds. It's always the small pieces that make the big picture. And that's why I put that right on here. And I added this little clip of my own. And I love this. So pretty. And then over here, this is another page by Liz. Again, gal with her books. The more that you read, the more things you will know. The more that you learn, the more places you will go. I think that's from Dr. Seuss. I think that is. And then I don't think this is a pocket here. I think these are just little pieces of ephemera. But we have this sweet little gal here with her book. Looks like she's snapping her fingers for more. And a fun little library card. And then the sweet bird with the books. And I just so appreciate Liz taking so much time to get all the details in here for me. And then here's a little peekaboo. This is where her and her husband go. I think this is where they go, the brunch club. And there she is there. Hi, Liz. She's right there, yeah. And at the brunch club. And then this is me. The brunch club is our favorite place. You will find us here most Sunday mornings. It's dog friendly, and Millie loves the bacon and toast. It's a trendy part of the city called Finiston near Kelvin Grove Art Gallery. And I just love this. I just love this picture. And then here's a typical brunch. Pancakes. Yummy, yummy pancakes. So this is Will's breakfast, and this is Liz's. This looks like maybe a toast with cheese. Yummy. Good vibes. Definitely good vibes. So they get tucked inside here. And then this I did a video on. This is a page that I had created. And this, I just love this scene. Again, it's a nature scene for me. And this came out of Daphne's diary. And I just love this cottage. And then this is a vintage invoice envelope that I had. And I really liked this faucet. Again, this is all out of Daphne's diary. And I fussy cut these flowers out. And I made a nice little pocket here. And then I just added some fun crinkly ribbon on top there. And then this is a page here that Liz had created, and I just love it. It looks like a card that maybe she fussy cut. This has been handcrafted with love, care for it well, and the love will multiply. And then she added these two beautiful journaling cards, and they tuck right in here. So I wanted to keep the theme going because she also did this page here of the vintage sewing pattern gal. And I just love this page. So what I wanted to do, and again, I have videos on this, I wanted to create a whole little series here. And this is a mom with her twin daughters with a saying, what one loves in childhood stays in the heart forever. And I've always loved paper dolls. I've always loved vintage images of gals and women. So I thought that saying was very appropriate because it is true. Something that you cherish as a child or hold dear in your heart, it does last with you forever. I don't know what it is. I'm in my mid-60s. I don't know what it is, but I just adore all of these paper dolls and the vintage sewing patterns. And then on this side, I've decided to create she's a mom, and these are her daughter. This is her daughter here with the dark hair. You can tell they look alike. And this is her friend. And Josephine and Claire. So Josephine, she was a true friend. Claire, she was a beautiful child, love and abundance on the top of her priority list. And these are Tim Holtz sayings here. And then this page was so much fun to do. This here is from Daphne's diary. And then I cut out the little Butterick tag off of a pattern, and I put that on the front license plate. And then we've got the two best friends here. And then these little pieces of ephemera here, the pocketbook and the hats. These are, and I'm not going to be able to remember it right now. But again, I have the video, but these come in a kit. And why can't I think of it? I can't think of where they come from, but I just think this is adorable with a little kitty cat there. And then on this side, we have a little tag that Liz created again with a little coat hanger and the little vintage gal. So that clips right on there. So I really like these pages here. I think they're so sweet. And then this here, I obviously, when Queen Elizabeth passed away, I wanted to do a tribute to her. And Liz had sent me this beautiful Scottish plaid material. So I backed this page here with this. This style, this two photos that you weave together, this is from Jane Chip. She's big on this style of art, and I wanted to try it. And I absolutely love the way this came out. And I do want to do more videos with this because I just think it's fun. So if you look closely, you can see Queen Elizabeth's face down here. And then the green is her hat. And then we have this main image here. And then this is some lace that Liz had sent again. Here I put Queen Elizabeth II, her birth date and her date of death. Is a memory and a tribute. So I have that there, and I love this page. And then on this side, this is her favorite flower, the Queen. And then I put the stamps of the Queen around here. And then this is this is when she became queen. I declare before you all that my whole life, whether it be long or short, shall be devoted to your service and the service of our great imperial family to which we all belong. So I added that. And then when Charles was, during his coronation and crowned king, I took this photo from the internet, and I wanted to do a page on him right with the Queen Mum. And these are stamps that Liz had put on a package. And I had her pick me up. I actually purchased stamps. And do you think I can find them? No, I don't know what I did with them. They're here somewhere in my craft room. I just have to find them. And then this is the coronation symbol, May 6, 2023, King Charles III. So I have a page that for King Charles. And then Liz added this page here, music that she enjoys and really likes. So she gave me some, this here, from To Sir With Love. Oh, I love that. From the 60s hit film starring Sidney Poitier, and an American #1. So this one, I think I have heard this one. This is a list of some of my favorite songs. So, and then over here, there's some, because I wanted to put this little songbird in here. And then we have these here. Some of these I have to listen to. I've never heard of them, so I will listen to them. Trash Can Sinatra's. Yeah, these I'm going to be listening to. So this was a tag that I had made that I put in the front, and this is a little songbird. So I put him or her right there. Okay. And then this was a page that I created. And this was taken from a lovely, well, you all know it. I can think of it as Daphne's Diary. It's the Country Diary. The Edwardian Country Diary. So I took this page and these are sweet little stamps. So I added the deer and the rabbit, and then always be on the lookout for the presence of wonder. So I put a nice little tag in here. It's actually I don't know if this was an old postcard, and I just made a tag out of that, but I love that. It's a little hidden pocket. And then on the back of my page here, my pouch, get that out of the way, we have this where I stitched a nice little floral scene with beads, and these are sequins from my mom, and then the pearls. So I have a little pouch that I can store photos in. I have Liz's beautiful little letter in here that she wrote to me. So that's a keepsake, and I'll put other keepsakes in here. And then I put a saying by Vincent van Gogh: if one truly loves nature, one finds beauty everywhere. So again, I have a video on this as well, how I made the pocket and how I attached it in the journal. So that is it, my friends. The yo-yo journal is complete, and I absolutely love it. I'm so happy that Liz and I did this project. It really has special meaning to me, with Liz sharing her life and her thoughts and all of her beautiful creativity in here. And then the same with hers, the items that I made in her journal. So I'm so happy that you came along for this journey and you stuck around to see the final product. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, I'd love to have you give me a thumbs up, and leave your comment and let me know if you've ever done a collaboration with someone. And if you did, what did you do? Did you do a journal? Did you swap tags? There's a lot of different things that you can do. So I'd love to hear what everybody does. So thank you, everyone. Have a great day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.